be one of many perfect pre-workout flows, or a really good flow to start your day in the morning. Now I'm going to take you through a variety of different exercises, okay, and it'll take around 10 minutes, so do your best and move with me. All right, now grab a band or something that could represent a band if you have something like that at home, or if you do have a bar that you can hang off, then perfect as well, okay? All right, so we're always going to start with our wrist warm-up. So tucking the toes under, sliding the hands back, okay, and just shooting our weight forward over the top of the wrist here. We're going to go for 5 of these, 4, and for 5. Now we're going to externally rotate the fingers out. Now as we dig those toes under, all right, we're trying to stretch the arches and the soles of the feet as well. But again, shooting forward for another 5. Internally rotate the hands, fingers towards each other. It's very important that we warm up our wrists. Strong wrists are important. Now turning the fingers back and just gently pedaling back, but still stretching through the arches of the feet. Really important, guys. You have to warm up the wrists. Alright, so we give them a little bit of a shake, and then we'll come down back of the hands, but still keep the majority of your weight pushing back through the arches of those feet. And then we're going to collapse our chest over the top of the hands, and as we press out, we're going to roll onto the knuckles. Open the palms, collapsing down, pressing up, roll onto the knuckles. And down. Pressing up and rolling. Again, going for about 5 of these. And then down. So stop the video whenever you need to sort of help with you understanding everything. Now I've got some hang variations. Now the hang variations are hanging with fingers forward, hanging with fingers backward, and doing a reverse claw type grab, okay? Now, if you have somewhere where you can hang on, ideally, if you don't have the strength to hold yourself off the ground, let the body hang, just lightly put your feet on the floor, but you really want to elongate everything from the top of the body down to the tailbone there, around 10 to 20 seconds. And then as you stand, or come out of that hang, go into that reverse grip. So again, lengthening, using support if you need it, or 1 foot on the floor, 2 feet on the floor, and this is just going to change the position of the shoulder. And then coming up, and then that reverse, if you can't quite see there, we're grabbing backwards. It's quite a challenging grip, so you may need to go wider initially, and you may not have the strength to sort of hold yourself off the floor, but otherwise support yourself with your feet, and then just let the upper body relax into it. And then as that mobilizes, slowly bring your hands closer and closer together. If you do not have access to a bar, but you do have access to a band, it's always a really good idea where you can grab the band and just stretch best as you can forwards, what they call like a shoulder floss. We can rotating over and back, or you can do some of what will be inside of some of these flows is you're just trying to lengthen out through the body, or even rolling off the back of a bed or something like that, okay, but really trying to elongate the spine. Now we're going to move into a plank position, so we're going to plant the hands, rotate the elbows in, set the feet, press through the floor, tuck and press, keep the core engaged as best as we can. Alright, so remember, tuck the butt under, squeeze the glutes and draw the belly button in and up towards the spine. Press through the floor, draw the hands back towards your toes and pull your toes towards your hands. We're just going to breathe here and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to press up into a high hip pike or a downward dog. We're just going to gently pedal through the heels. From here, we're going to roll up onto the toes, roll forward, lower the hips down, broaden the collarbone, set the head back. And then we're going to tuck the chin, press. Roll forwards. Broaden the collarbone, squeeze the glutes. Just keep following me. We'll go one more. So tuck the chin, press up. Broaden the collarbone, squeeze the glutes. Come back into child's pose, bum over heels, and just stretch that one out. Forearms down. From here we'll walk to the top of the mat. Now we're going to move into a squat position. So getting down into a squat position as best as you can. Okay, so you really want to drop the heels in and we want to reach in front. Okay, so we're going to reach in front as far as we can, back of the hands touching, and then we're going to bring those arms in, push through the floor, and then we're going to forward fold. A little bend in the knees if you need to. Take a deep breath in, come up a little bit, and then forward fold. Come all the way up to standing. Sit back down into that squat position. Now wherever that squat position is for you, I want you to reach out, back of the hands. Just recorrect there, back of the hands. And then a forward fold. Again. Take a deep breath in. Fold. Come into that squat position. Again, aiming to get heels on the ground. Best as you can. If you're not quite there yet like me, keep working at it. Circle in. One more hinge. Deep breath in. Alright, so coming on down. Resting our feet on the floor. Alright, so we're going to do a reverse tabletop. Okay, and put the fingers are going to come facing forward and facing forward. So what we're going to do, we're going to drive our hips up to the sky, opening up the chest and the shoulders, squeezing those glutes, turn into that tabletop, breathe in here, and hold in here for about 3 breaths. Slowly lower the hips forwards. Let those arms and elbows fire backwards. Stretch a little bit more through the shoulders and the chest there. Slowly come forward. Move into a nice big high boat position, so big chest, point the toes, squeeze the core. Forward, stretching lightly into a pigeon, so just kind of floating around, mobilizing that glute. Tuck, so forward, using the hand on the outside if you need to. From here, coming back into that plank position, where we're going to move into what we call the starfish position. So rotate the elbows in, tuck the butt, draw the belly button in, and lift that right foot and extend it out to the side. Side of the foot, side of the foot. Press and reach. So using the core closest to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that right leg back in. Tidy up that plank. Lift that left foot, extend, and lift, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant that hand, reset that plank, tidy it up, tuck the butt, draw it in. We'll go one more per side. Right knee through, extend, plant, hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down, reset, press, tuck, knee through, hips up, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset, plank, knees down, come forward, hero's pose. Thank you. Enjoy, or add any extras that you would like to, or check out one of my other flows.